3 unnerving sleep paralysis, horror stories with rain sounds. Welcome to our channel. Today we delve into the eerie world of sleep paralysis with 3 unnerving horror stories. Sleep paralysis, that terrifying state between wakefulness and sleep where your mind is alert but your body is frozen, leaving you vulnerable to the darkest corners of your mind. Sit back, relax, and let the rain sounds guide you through these chilling tales. Stories that explore the sinister side of sleep, where nightmares bleed into reality. The first story takes us deep into the heart of the night, where a young woman named Sarah experiences the chilling embrace of sleep paralysis. It's a condition that leaves her trapped between the realms of wakefulness and sleep, unable to move or cry out for help. Imagine, if you will, waking up in the dead of night, your room shrouded in darkness, the only light emanating from the street lamp outside your window, casting long, eerie shadows across your walls. The silence is almost deafening, broken only by the occasional creak of the house settling.
You try to move, to shake off the remnants of sleep, but your body refuses to obey. It's as if an invisible force is holding you down, pinning you to the bed. Panic starts to set in as you realize you're completely paralyzed, trapped in your own body. Your mind races, searching for an explanation, but all you find is fear. Your heart pounds in your chest, a frantic rhythm against the silence of the night. Each beat echoes in your ears, amplifying your terror. Your eyes, wide with terror, dart around the room, finally settling on a shadowy figure lurking in the corner. It's a sight that sends a chill down your spine.
It's tall and imposing, its edges blurring in and out of focus, as if it's struggling to fully materialize in your room. The air around it seems to ripple, distorting its form.
You try to scream, to call for help, but your voice is trapped in your throat, a silent plea for mercy. The words die before they can even form. The shadow seems to feed off your fear, growing larger, more menacing with each passing moment. It looms over you, a dark presence that threatens to consume you. It takes a step closer, then another, its movements slow and deliberate, like a predator stalking its prey. Each step it takes feels like a countdown to your doom. You can feel its cold, malevolent gaze fixed upon you, piercing through the darkness. It's as if it can see into your very soul, feeding on your deepest fears.
You squeeze your eyes shut, willing yourself to wake up, to break free from this nightmare. But the harder you try, the more trapped you feel. But the shadow persists, its presence suffocating, inescapable. It feels like a weight pressing down on your chest, making it hard to breathe. Time seems to stand still, every second stretching into an eternity. Each tick of the clock is a reminder of your helplessness. The weight of its unseen eyes becomes unbearable, pushing you further into the depths of terror. You feel like you're drowning in fear, unable to escape. Just when you think you can take no more, just when you're about to succumb to the overwhelming fear, you feel a surge of energy coursing through your body. It's as if your survival instinct kicks in, giving you the strength to fight back. Your fingers twitch, then your hand, and finally, with a gasp, you break free from the paralysis. The sensation of movement is a relief beyond words. The shadow is gone, vanished into thin air. It's as if it was never there, a figment of your imagination. Your room is bathed in the soft glow of dawn, the nightmare fading with the darkness. The light brings a sense of safety, a promise of a new day, but the memory of that night, the sheer terror of the shadow in the corner, lingers, a chilling reminder of the horrors that await us in the realm between wakefulness and sleep. It's a haunting experience that stays with you, a dark shadow in the back of your mind. Our next tale takes us to a small, quiet town where a young man named David encounters the suffocating presence that haunts the darkness. This town, with its serene streets and peaceful nights, hides a secret that only a few have ever experienced. Picture this. You're lying in bed, your mind drifting off to sleep, lulled by the rhythmic sound of your own breathing. The room is calm, the night is still, and you feel a sense of peace washing over you.
Suddenly you're jolted awake, a strange pressure on your chest, as if someone or something is sitting on top of you. The weight is unbearable, pressing down with an intensity that leaves you breathless. You try to take a deep breath, but the air is thick and heavy in your lungs, refusing to fill your chest. Each attempt to inhale feels like you're trying to breathe through a dense fog. Panic sets in as you realize you can't move, can't speak, your body frozen in place. The fear is paralyzing, gripping you with an icy hand that refuses to let go. You're trapped, held captive by an unseen force that's slowly draining the air from your lungs. The sensation is terrifying, as if an invisible entity is squeezing the life out of you.
You try to rationalize, to tell yourself it's just a bad dream, but the pressure on your chest is all too real, the feeling of suffocation intensifying with each passing second. Your mind races, searching for an explanation, but finds none. Your eyes dart around the room, searching for the source of your torment, but there's nothing there. The shadows seem to mock you, hiding whatever malevolent force is causing your distress. The room is empty, yet the feeling of being watched, of being hunted, is overwhelming. It's as if the darkness itself is alive, watching your every move.
The pressure on your chest increases, a crushing weight that makes it impossible to breathe. Each second feels like an eternity as you struggle against the invisible force. You try to cry out, to scream for help, but no sound escapes your lips. The silence is deafening, amplifying your sense of helplessness. You're slipping away, your vision blurring at the edges, your body starved for oxygen. The world around you starts to fade, and you feel yourself teetering on the edge of consciousness. The darkness closes in, threatening to swallow you whole. It's a void, an abyss that seems to pull you deeper with each passing moment.
Just when you think you're about to black out, the pressure suddenly lifts. The invisible weight is gone, leaving you gasping for air. You gasp for air, your lungs burning with the effort of each breath. The relief is overwhelming, but the terror still lingers. You lie there for what feels like an eternity, your body trembling, your mind reeling from the terrifying experience. The room is the same, yet everything feels different. The room is silent, the only sound the frantic beating of your own heart. Each thump a reminder of the ordeal you've just endured. The sun begins to rise, casting a warm glow through your window, chasing away the shadows of the night. The light brings a sense of safety, but the memory of the darkness remains. But the memory of the suffocating presence lingers, a chilling reminder that even in the safety of our own homes, we are not alone. The experience leaves a mark, a haunting echo that stays with you long after the night has passed.
Chapter 3. The Whispering Voice. Our final story brings us to the bustling city, where a young woman named Emily is haunted by the chilling whispers that echo in the darkness. Emily, vibrant soul, now finds herself ensnared in a web of fear and uncertainty.
Imagine this. You're lying in bed, your eyes closed, drifting off to sleep when you hear it. A faint whisper, barely audible, coming from the edge of your awareness. It's as if the darkness itself is trying to communicate with you.
You open your eyes, your heart pounding in your chest, but the room is empty. The silence is almost mocking, as if daring you to question your own sanity. You dismiss it as your imagination, a trick of the mind as you drift off to sleep. But deep down, a seed of doubt has been planted, but then you hear it again. The whisper, closer this time, more insistent. It's as if the voice is determined to be heard, to make its presence known. It sends chills down your spine, a cold dread creeping into your heart. The air around you feels heavy, almost suffocating. You try to move, to sit up and turn on the light, but your body is frozen, paralyzed. It's as if an invisible force is holding you down.
You're trapped, helpless, as the whisper grows louder, more menacing. The room seems to close in around you, the walls pressing in. It's a voice you don't recognize, raspy and cold, filled with malice. It feels ancient, as if it has been waiting for this moment for centuries.
It speaks your name, a hissing sound that seems to slither around your room. The sound is almost serpentine, wrapping around your thoughts. You squeeze your eyes shut, trying to block out the sound. But it's no use. The whispering voice is relentless, invading every corner of your mind. The whisper is inside your head now, echoing through your thoughts. It's as if the voice has found a way to merge with your very consciousness. It tells you terrible things, whispers of darkness and despair, of secrets you thought were buried deep within your mind. The voice knows your deepest fears and uses them against you. It preys on your fears, amplifying them, twisting them into monstrous shapes. The shadows in your room seem to come alive, morphing into grotesque figures.
You try to scream, to break free from the grip of the voice, but no sound escapes your lips. Your throat feels constricted, as if the voice has stolen your ability to cry out. You're completely at its mercy, a prisoner in your own body. The feeling of helplessness is overwhelming, crushing your spirit. The voice grows louder, angrier, its whispers turning into guttural snarls. The sound is almost unbearable, like nails on a chalkboard. You feel its presence now, cold and oppressive, right next to your bed. It's as if the darkness has taken on a physical form, looming over you. Just when you think you can take no more, just when you're about to succumb to the madness, the voice abruptly stops. The silence is sudden and jarring, almost as terrifying as the whispers.
The silence is deafening, broken only by the sound of your own ragged breathing. Each breath feels like a victory, a testament to your survival. You lie there, frozen in fear for what feels like an eternity. Time seems to stretch, each second a reminder of the terror you just endured. Slowly, cautiously, you open your eyes. The world around you seems different, as if the night has left a permanent mark on your perception. The room is bathed in the soft light of dawn, the nightmare fading with the darkness. The light brings a sense of relief, a promise of safety. You're safe now, but the memory of the whispering voice lingers, a chilling reminder of the unseen horrors that lurk in the shadows of our minds. The experience has changed you, leaving a scar that will never fully heal.
Thank you for watching. We've journeyed through the unsettling world of sleep paralysis, where shadows dance, unseen forces suffocate, and whispers torment the helpless mind. If you enjoyed these stories, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more spine-chilling content. Sweet dreams if you can, for the realm of sleep holds many more terrors waiting to be unveiled.